Welcome to another episode of What's in the Box. I promise that I'm here. Today we obviously have another very large item from, Sideshow / Hot Toys / send me a check or start sending me this stuff for free. But yeah, so before we get started, I'd like you to potentially do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button.
I want to finish the plan. I want the big one.
Like the video, leave some comments on this video and the other ones that I've done. Share the videos. Get me a forklift. This one's pretty big. Also, check out culturejunkies.net. Got a lot of great stuff going on over there. And twitch.tv/culturejunkies. Streaming live throughout the week with the great Dada Kuji, Kenshiro, King Amarok, and of course our live show on Wednesdays, 9 p.m. Eastern. Check your local listings to figure out what your time is that is equivalent to 9 p.m. Eastern. So, today, I had to have this one. This was just one of those, if this thing goes out of stock and you miss it, you're gonna hate yourself for like forever. And, God, this thing is heavy. Let's put it into perspective. Big box, obviously. This box weighs about 34 pounds, maybe 35 pounds. That's a lot of 6-scale figure. So, So when they announced that this thing was coming back as a deluxe version, that included an accessory that was originally offered as an extra. And of course, they retooled this particular figure. I was like, you know what? All the signs are in place where I just need to just get it. Because if they just suddenly don't have it anymore, I would basically be devastated. Because as much as I like the one that I have that is related to this, this is the original. This is the one that caught my eye. This is the one when I sat in the theater, I had been waiting for this particular sequence to happen and pop off and arrive. And when it did, I personally was not disappointed. And I think I've given a good amount of clues. I mean, obviously, if you clicked on this video, you saw the thumbnail, you saw the title, so you know what you're getting into. I got to stand up. Sorry. Overhead shot's gonna have to get me from here for some of this stuff, because holy jeez, this thing is huge. Without further ado, there's at least as much ado as I can muster. I give you, actually I ain't giving it to you, just strike that. I present to you the Age of Ultron Deluxe Edition Hulkbuster armor. I've wanted this thing since the moment they announced it. It was a little bit beyond what I wanted to spend at that point in time. And then the collector in me said, stop being a wuss. Just get it, because you know if you don't get a chance to get it later, you're going to hate yourself. So I decided I like myself too much to hate myself, and I'm going to just go ahead and get it. So, this one scares me a little bit as far as unboxing, because I almost think I should have pulled out a bigger table. So I'm going to very carefully, this unboxing is going to be a little bit longer form. I'm going to try, obviously cut some of this stuff out, but I am going to use all care in the world for this one. So if you guys see me pussing out, wussing out, whatever you want to call it, on some of this, I don't care, because this thing is massive, it's expensive, and I just hit my camera. I do not want to damage this in any way, because if I did that, I would just hate myself like a lot. So all care in the world for this one. Yeah. And with the size of this thing, you can see why. So do not expect me to go through this every single piece. You guys know I don't do super crazy long form videos like that. I try to keep it fairly short and let the photos and B-roll do the remainder of the talking. So, man. Okay, let's try to get this box out of the way here. I remember when the UPS guy walked up with this thing, he gave me that look of like, man, what do you have me bringing to you here that's this heavy? So I told him, yeah, you know what? You'll get a chance to see what it is if you subscribe to our channel and you know, check us out. And yeah, hopefully he's watching. He can finally see exactly what it is that that one guy that orders a lot of stuff had ordered this time around. So, well, where's this bag gonna be? Man, this thing is huge, and I love it. Okay, so if I remember correctly, this thing is actually a mixture of die cast and plastics, so that's part of why it's so freaking heavy, besides just its mass to begin with. So, got plastic out of there. I'll lay this down once again so you can get a clear overhead shot of what he looks like without the plastic in the way. Yeah, that's that's what we're working with here. I don't even know if that's even all in frame. That's insane how big this thing is. But yeah, obviously a photo of the Hulkbuster from Age of Ultron. On the sides, yeah, you know what, let's do it. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it the regular way. On the sides, you have box, Hulkbuster icon. On the back, you have continuation of the artwork and the warnings and all that other sort of thing. They should have those two little guys on the side that they normally put on heavy furniture that shows, you know, lift with two people with this thing. On the other side, you've got the continuation of the artwork, and yeah, you get it. Overhead shot, it's all you. All right, as you can see, in the styrofoam, which I love when they do this, they kind of do the embossing. It says Hulkbuster Deluxe version, and then Iron Man Hulkbuster. Yeah. Let's go ahead and take that off. This was the extra item that they made available after the original version of this Hulkbuster was released. It is the Jackhammer Arm that Veronica sent down to Tony so he could, you know, basically try to get the Hulk in line. And punched him a few times, told him to go to sleep as best he could. And it also comes with this little miniature Veronica satellite that you can display. And it actually lights up. As you can see, it comes with those dreaded small batteries. But I get it. I understand why they're small. They have to be. Here's the thing. Just to give you an idea of the scale of how big this thing is. This is a replacement arm. That also comes with, you know, the jackhammer attachment, which of course he used to capture the Hulk's fist when he was beating the crap out of him. Yeah, that just gives you an idea of how big this thing is going to be. So we're gonna get that back in here. Move that off to the side somewhere. Maybe, yeah, I'm gonna recap it. I'm gonna be extra careful today. Because that's just the smart thing to do when you invest this much money into something awesome. So, for the main event, take this off first. It's the cast and crew. I usually never read off the cast and crew. No disrespect to them at all. I just usually don't. But in this case, these guys made a masterpiece. Outstanding job, guys. Like I said, I want to give them props because what they have done with this thing is nothing short of miraculous. Now, you see, it comes with this little miniature. I forgot exactly which mark this is by this point. Probably Mark 46 or something along those lines of Iron Man. Because of course, as you know, and saw in the movie, he was in his Iron Man armor and he, obviously had Veronica come down and augment that armor with the Hulkbuster attachments. Here's the crazy thing, and this is why, like I said, I give them all the props in the world for what they've done with this. You can, and I think I actually am considering doing it because it's a die-cast one that's available. You can order the full-size 6-scale mark, whatever this is. I think it's, like I said, it might be 46 or something along those lines. You can order that, and instead of using the little bust attachment here that you get, you can put the full-size armor in this thing. That shows you just how crazy dedicated and detailed these guys are. And I think once I do that, I will obviously, do an unboxing video. He comes with a freaking booklet. It ain't just like, your standard, little pamphlet. It's a booklet because that's how detailed this thing is. I think once I get the other armor, I'm going to definitely consider, obviously I'll do an unboxing, but I'm going to definitely consider putting the other full-size armor inside of this just to complete that insane setup. So there's some pieces there. And for what you've been waiting for, I'm not gonna make you wait any longer. Let's go ahead and take this off. There he is, takes up the entire box, easily. It's crazy. Takes up the entire box. That's beautiful. This baby is huge, and I am not, look at that. You see how many batteries this thing comes with? That's insane. It comes with like 1 billion batteries because he's got lights all over him. But yeah, I don't even, I do, but I don't like want to pick him up because that's amazing. That's insane. The level of detail on this thing is insane. Okay, that's got to be clipped back in, looks like. And again, I'm not going to get too far into it because I definitely want to read the instructions on this one and make sure I'm moving all the parts that need to be moved and moving them properly. But just so you can see, and obviously, it's going to take me a minute, but you guys will definitely get photos. But this thing is massive. It's like picking up a child. This thing is so freaking big. I don't really know where to begin. He's really heavy. I'm gonna actually have to figure out where to pick him up at. You know what? Just so I don't damage anything, I'm gonna take my time with this one because again, definitely worth it. So, I'm sorry this video is not my normal style of video, and you can kind of see why. I mean, this thing is a masterpiece, and I do not want to in any way, shape, or form damage it. So the photos are going to do all the speaking. He's clearly too big for the turntable, so I'm going to maybe do a video. Obviously, there'll be some video footage of it as well. So yeah, B-roll is going to finish this video off for you guys. But yeah, this one is something that I've had my eye on for a long time and decided to finally pull the trigger because I'm very much into the MCU and the stuff they've done, very pleased with it. And I'm loving. Like as soon as I saw Age of Ultron and saw the Hulkbuster armor, I was really, really amazed by how cool that sequence was, in my opinion. Again, everybody's entitled to their own opinion on that. But yeah, for what's in the box, the massive box today, that's the Iron Man Hulkbuster armor from Age of Ultron, the Mark 1. Over there, I've got the Mark 2 from Infinity War. And this part of me said, like, look, you got that one and it's cool. It's from the Power Pose series. It's not a lot of articulation. You got to get the real deal. And I decided to go ahead and get it, and I'm very, very glad that I did. And speaking of good things, I'm going to give a special shout out to DeMarcus Smith, Fab Nerd Life, Nanette, and the Iguana Man, our Culture Junkies level patrons. Appreciate you guys for all of your support. And if you would like to get a shout out from yours truly during these unboxing videos, as well as the live videos that we do on Wednesdays, go to patreon.com/culturejunkies, select the highest tier currently, the Culture Junkies level tier. You get a shout out from yours truly. But even if you don't want to do that for as little as $1 a month, you can support a Culture Junkie. Not going to be greedy like some of those other places asking for $1 a day. $1 a month is, you know, you can support us. We appreciate all the support, however it comes in, whether it be likes, love, shares, mentions, and of course, talking about us amongst your friends, and of course, you know, getting them to watch our content too. So make sure you leave a comment on this video. Tell me what you think of the Hulkbuster. Tell me what you think of the unboxing videos that I'm doing. Let me know how I'm doing as far as the unboxings go. Let me know if you like the overhead shot that has been added to these unboxing videos. So yes, a little bit longer video than usual, but I think the Iron Man Hulkbuster from Age of Ultron deserves a slightly longer video. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off for what's in the box and the Iron Man Hulkbuster. I am GQ, and I'll see you guys next time.